Last year's finalists could be on the verge of an exit. Bermuda are facing San Marino with one task in mind, and that is to get the victory. I'm James Cartwright, joined by Jack Shepherd in the commentary booth. Exciting one, this one, between two sides that lost their opening group game.
Yeah, the loser here. Or even a draw. Maybe not a draw, but the loser. Certainly going home.
You need to be winning this game, don't you, at the beginning? A guarantee that you have a chance of going through.
Yes, of course. Simoncini there, the goalkeeper.
Rob Simoncini was very impressive in that.
Yes, he was very impressive.
Game. Good to see they're flying the Brazil flags. Spirit of one of the best footballing nations.
The lovely kits there.
Of San Marino.
Very enjoyable.
A side that have never particularly done well in this competition and have always struggled.
Very small men there on both teams. Very small. Dwarves, you could say. Quick anthem now. Would you be expecting San Marino to be going home today?
I would be, yes. I would be very surprised if Bermuda cannot get the result. A side that reached the final last time out.
These guys there, listening to their anthem. Hoping
and praying, pretty much.
Yes. So the Ivory Coast there, showing their support.
That was the Irish flag, I believe.
Of course, it was a joke. So here we are shaking hands.
The humour was lost on me.
Shaking gloves. And the team...
Due to autism.
They're similar flags, it's not much of a joke. So the team sheets here... Bermuda.
Freddie Hall in goal, I've been impressed with him. Falcao in the midfield.
Captain Bather.
We would expect Wells to do more. The man who scored 8 goals.
Naki Wells was disappointing in the last game.
And he didn't do anything at all.
Yes, a shot at the keeper that was saved, even though he should have been finishing it. So Wells hoping to get on the score sheet here. So San Marino now. Gasparoni, the captain, managed by Martin O'Neill.
Yes, Martin O'Neill moving from his Irish job into the San Marino job for this tournament.
No changes today for any of the teams.
No red cards, surprisingly, in that last round of fixtures. But of course, it's all around the World Cup organisers remembering who has been sent off and who is meant to serve a suspension.
So we're underway here in Malaysia. It's 3 o'clock. The clouds are rolling in now.
Falcao. Bean.
And lost there with a wayward pass. San Marino pick it up and give it away. But then so did Bermuda. Wow. Both teams not wanting to play football today. Either of these teams going home. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yes,
handball
but
there.
The big thing about Bermuda is they were finalists last time, so it's such the disappointment. And only just over. I thought that might have been dipping in.
San Marino shouting for a handball.
Maybe. Did they have a case? Not at all.
It was on the cross-in.
I was going to say, that was just straight over the bar. How on earth did anyone get their hand to that one? Remarkable stuff if they did.
Of course, the goalkeeper's allowed to touch the ball with their hands.
Yes, very much the same rules of football in this tournament. Yes, it's not that crap. But, the rules are completely different.
Just in case you've never seen a football game before, and never. Naki Wells.
Really well saved by Rob Simoncini. Levercock.
Volley.
Wells was that. It better have been.
He's doing that celebration that James is not a fan of.
I exerted some passion there for a man who I don't even believe was Naki Wells. It was Falcao. That's the level of commentary you get at this tournament.
And a divine finish there, though, regardless of the scorer.
Yes, it was.
Look at this.
Could have Rob Simoncini done better.
Chipped up.
Yes, I think he should have. He should be saving that one. He's let it go under his body. Oh, my word.
It in.
Not good to see.
But Rob Simoncini there.
And Falcao has finally got a World Cup goal, unlike Radamel. Claudio Falcao.
So Naki Wells still without a goal. And San Marino going home as things stand.
Yes, and do you know what I really think? Much like the UK in Eurovision, the Samurais should be packing their bags and giving this crap World Cup tournament up. Very much so.
It's a wonder they qualified.
It is, but I think in the spirit of crapness, you've got to have San Marino there. You can't have a crap World Cup without San Marino. That is not a thing. Sullivan. Suspiciously Irish. But,
hey, some San Marinos.
And we may have an equaliser, but no!
Just wide.
Oh, we hacked it wide. That really should have been the leveller.
Deflected? No?
I think so. We will see.
I think it was going wide regardless, but...
the referee has called that one, he has. Rightly so.
Rubbing the ball against the grass.
I don't know what tactic that is. I think drying it, potentially, but...
it's very dry here in Malaysia today.
It is, so... Well, we need to do that, and... a header wide and he punches the floor in
and
anger.
The ball hits the ball boy, but he's prepared.
He is, as you have to be as a ball boy.
So David Trezeguet picks the ball up there.
Beautiful stadium this is in Kuching.
Yeah.
Nice to see the tournament is spread out across the nation and not just on the centrist capital of Kuala Lumpur, where much
Freddie
of
Hall
the
with a weird kick there.
Sporting activity goes on in Malaysia. I mean, we had the pleasure of being at the Formula 1 race earlier in the season, and the spirit of Malaysia is always there, and it's good to see it in this tournament as well.
Unfortunately, the Malaysian Grand Prix has been cancelled.
Has it?
This year, so we weren't there.
We were not there, unfortunately. Well, we were there last year. Since when did this happen?
This is the first year the Malaysian Grand Prix has not taken place since 2000.
That is disgusting.
Oh, and Neto!
Oh, and a really good save by Rob Simoncini.
Naki Wells! Can't do anything with it. Terrible Naki Wells. He was supposed to be one of the stars of this tournament.
He was. 8 goals last time out, played the tournament last time, so you would have expected it, but that was when he was having a string of football in the Huddersfield team back then, but... you know, he hasn't played any Premier League football at all, really, this season for Burnley. So you're going to be rusty, aren't you? And that was a horrendous shot, I have to say.
San Marino lacking quality.
Well, I have to say they are making openings, but genuinely getting a shot on target, it's not happening for them, is it?
It's not at all. Head in hands there, with his beautiful blonde hair. So, Freddie Hall. A short one. To Bather. Griffith on the left. Finds Jeremy Norris on the left. Griffith with a bit of space to run into. And he's running into it.
He says thank you very much for that.
Anything with it. The whip in.
And easy for Rob
Simoncini with the grab.
Colanucci still with the ball now.
Colanucci runs it out of bounds.
The sheer excitement of him running forward.
Rob Simoncini with the excellent save by the
That is top goalkeeping. That is what you want to see.
Freddie Hall.
A goalkeeper that actually comes off the line to close down his angles. What a rasping effort. And it's well saved by Freddie Hall. What on earth is Freddie Hall?
Freddie Hall! Wow!
Freddie Hall, and he passes it off. Wells.
Naki Wells with the ball.
Leverock. My word.
The duel won by San Marino.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, the slide tackle frees the ball.
Oh, it's equalised! Beautiful.
Apologies for the squeal there.
The sheer excitement of San Marino scoring at this crap World Cup
on the stroke of half time.
Has really got us excited in the commentary booth here. And it was the man himself, Colanucci.
Freddie Hall should have done better there, but look, this slide tackle just freed the ball.
It did. He wrestled himself through, and yes, Freddie Hall needs to be saving that. That's at an angle. Oh, my word, I don't want to see that as a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping with an error. So Colanucci.
But that isn't as bad as some of the goalkeeping errors we've seen. That was just
not.
an error of technique, really.
Dara Colanucci.
Dara Colanucci, yes.
Of no relation to Dara O'Brien, of course. Just closely sounding. Right.
Yes, you've realised the mistake of your word there, because everyone called Jack is not related to yourself. And everyone called James is not related to me, of course.
Fans excited there, don't know why. They've just lost their lead.
They have.
There he is, the man with the equaliser.
Well, I would say, judging on that first half, I can see why both these teams will probably not be advancing to the round of 16.
Certainly, James, neither team looking promising.
Yes, neither team.
Both teams obviously close to going home if this game ends a draw. A win needed for both teams.
So there's the shot that was narrowly over from Sullivan.
Oh, on the back heel and the whipping. Ah,
This is the goal.
Love watching that.
Falcao puts it in. Rob Simoncini left distraught.
Beautiful hair on the man.
And then, yeah, good piece of defending there.
The heel. A lot of efforts by San Marino, actually.
Yes, that's what I was saying throughout the game, that they're finding the openings, they're just not putting it on target. This is a really good save. This could be a vital save.
Yes.
If San Marino are to qualify for the next round.
Rob Simoncini. Knee save. So there's the strike that went wayward.
Here's the goal.
Here is the goal. Jumped over the tackle there nicely. Blasted it in the middle of the net, but Rob Simoncini was baffled.
Freddie Hall was baffled.
Yeah. Freddie Hall, of course. 50-50 with the possession. This game so far. So we quickly resume the second half now, as quickly as possible. And we're back
We do.
on the field. Underway for the second half.
Nice atmosphere being created with the drum there. Bernardi.
I missed the vuvuzelas personally, James.
That was a constant droning, buzzing noise, very annoying.
The shot there.
Oh, and
tipped over the bar.
Absolutely bizarre.
Freddie Hall with the save.
Yes. He's made a meal of that, Freddie Hall.
It was off the post, I believe, actually. Did Freddie Hall actually get a hand to it? No,
He did.
Oh, he did. He did. Tossi. That's not his name, is it? It is. Tossi is his real name. So Tossi whips one in here. At the front post. And the header!
Oh!
Wow.
That went everywhere and anywhere. I had no idea.
Incredible free corner there. Played it to the near post, but it come off the inner thigh and out for another corner.
Yeah, it's very unusual there. I was a bit confused about where that went.
He has a magnet in his leg, so I think Bermuda are going to do the same tactic here and go for the near post.
Much like Aston Villa did.
Oh, and it's a goal!
Oh!
It's a goal!
Horrendous
for Marino.
defending. Sullivan gets in there and gets the goal.
Well, San Marino have figured Bermuda out with these corners here.
Oh.
Near post flicked on.
Oh,
Keeper got to touch it, but it's volleyed in to
It
an
is.
open net.
and what a horror show for Bermuda at this crap World Cup.
Well, I have to say San Marino have turned this game around.
It could be a famous victory for them. It really could be. Could we be witnessing something beautiful? John Sullivan with the goal there. The man born to a San Marino's mother
Of course,
and
San
an
Marino
Irish father.
have plenty of diversity.
Of course they do.
So it's 2-1 here
It is.
to San Marino. Oh, and they've won the ball back again. Bermuda really falling
the
apart.
fans are disgusted with that. They're not happy at all.
Berardi.
Berardi.
I'm sure I've heard his name before, but it's probably just a shared name. And the whip in. The volley, and it's three!
It is! Oh, it's falling apart for
Oh, there's
Bermuda.
that celebration James hates.
It's disgusting. And of course, you may be thinking of the man who plays for Leeds, who is called Berardi, who
Oh.
plays right back for them,
Fair enough, James.
if you've ever seen that football team.
Leeds are one of my favourite championship sides.
There you go then.
So here we are, San Marino taking this game for themselves. It's
They
a
are.
beautiful volley there.
It is falling apart for Bermuda.
Incredible athleticism.
Are you disappointed by Bermuda?
Not at all, really. To fall 2 behind, 3 goals conceded to a side like San Marino.
Reece Bernardi.
Face Bernardi there.
Reece Bernardi, yes.
Yes, Bermuda deserve to go out now.
They need something from Nahki Wells.
Has been
Terrible.
awful. Here he is, gives it away. Nahki Wells, the worst player in the tournament so far, even worse than Hussein.
Hussein scored, so you can't criticise that man. And that typified Bermuda, that really typified Bermuda.
So Feast Bernardi there with 4 shots, 1 goal.
25% of his shots go in. Basic maths through there. Rob Simoncini taking his time and wowing you.
Of the fan there.
They're disgusted with this. Absolutely disgusted.
So Simoncini now.
Real hostile atmosphere in Malaysia. Disgusting to see. Not in the spirit of the tournament at all.
So San Marino pick it up in the centre of the field. Running with it now. Tossi. Can Tossi whip one in? He does so. And the volley.
Oh!
I thought it was 4 there.
I did as well.
And it could still be.
Only half cleared. Only half cleared again. Sullivan again.
Sullivan again.
Oh my word.
Defected for the corner.
They're all at sea. They can't deal with them at all.
San Marino looking vicious.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
Indeed.
And there's a corner, you know how
Yes, we do.
violently good San Marino were with their corners. Couldn't think of the word there. Had to come up with one. So San Marino obviously going near post here. The header.
Well dealt
Shot
with.
up into the air.
Well, I say well dealt with. Only headed as far as the edge of the box. Really impressed with Sullivan in this game. Oh, silky.
It's 4 for San Marino.
Oh, do you know what? I honestly don't think I've seen a shock as big as this in the World Cup history. This is a real shock. And Bernardi gets his second of the game.
I am loving this.
Oh my word.
Terrible goalkeeping.
What on earth has happened to Bermuda? The ghost of 4 years ago has haunted them massively in this side. There's always one side that shocks you and goes out early, and I think this year it is Bermuda.
The finalists.
We can't, say that more. They were probably the most impressive side at the tournament 4 years ago, possibly even more so.
And another
Mongolia,
chance for San Marino.
They've given the ball away again.
Oh, good defending.
Wells.
And, San Marino win the ball back. San Marino really looking at a top quality side.
They are actually.
In all aspects of the
game.
To be
honest, and Golanucci
with the hit.
Goal!
And it was nearly 5!
That was a beautiful shot.
Right off the upright. And out for a throw.
Oh, wow.
Millimetres away from making it 5 there.
Oh, they've given the ball away again. Bather. They just need to regroup and get there.
They don't have time to regroup. They need to score now.
They do. They need goals. And
I think they've come to terms with their exit from the tournament.
They have. Golanucci
with that rasping effort earlier.
Away and
he's wayward pass there.
Well, San Marino, we were saying they're on the verge of exit, but
yes,
they've massively turned this game around. What do you think?
Incredible turnaround from the team. Incredible resilience.
Are they a side that can go through to the round of 16? You still don't think that?
Bermuda were just that bad.
I think Bermuda. Yes, I think you may be right with that one.
I don't even think San Marino are guaranteed a place in the next round.
No, they're not. They would need to beat Mauritius in their final group game. Bather. And you can't even beat his man, Gasparoni.
Golanucci free. The volley!
Oh, and a good save. Tossing. Oh,
a diving header there.
Getting away as far as
Gasparoni hits it. Corner.
I don't know why Freddie Hall is celebrating there. That's embarrassing. He saved a basic volley from range.
It was a stinger.
It was, but he's celebrating as though, they're going to get some sort of result out of this game. That's clearly not the case.
The captain there with the volley. So, a couple of minutes to go, probably less than that now. Can San Marino get a fifth? Near post again, and it's saved by Freddie Hall. Good hands.
Well,
And San Marino playing it safe to the net tender, and it's full time. 4-1 to San Marino.
Think, yeah, Bermuda are crashing out of this competition at the first hurdle. Embarrassing for them.
The fans are silent.
And that was probably one of the biggest shocks we have seen in Craft World Cup history.
You're out, son. You're out of the tournament.
Sensational stuff in that second half from San Marino. Great to watch.
It was sensational. It could have been 5, even 6. In the end, it was only 4. So look at that, 4-1 to San Marino. Falcao with the early goal, but it wasn't enough. Bermuda fell apart in the second half. After that equaliser just on the stroke of half-time really scared them.
So yeah, here's the opening goal, and we thought, rosy for Bermuda. Are they heading through to the second round? You would back them.
Certainly.
As a finalist last time out. Then the equaliser, this is where it began to fall apart. Freddie Hall makes a save there. Totally different game, potentially.
Freddie Hall.
A mixed bag from Freddie Hall.
Yes, Freddie Hall wasn't impressive for me.
No. Then we've got... There's the one that forces the corner. I think Freddie Hall needs to be saving that. Well, he did, but I'm saying catching it. Goes to the ground. We have a corner. And this is where the first goal comes from.
Easy tap in there after a well-worked corner.
Probably more disgusted himself than more than anything. This is the one that makes it 3-1. Beautiful volley at the back post.
Beautiful volley. Beautiful cross. Teamwork there.
You just see Freddie Hall getting more crushed as the game goes on. Bernardi, there's the 4th goal. And that is how it ends.
San Marino fans going home tonight with a stonk on.
To a famous victory. And what on there?
There was
Could
that
have been
rasping effort off the crossbar that should have gone in.
Good shot.
So that's it, full time. We'll see you in a couple of hours for the colloquially named rainy game. See you then.
Between Mauritius and Sierra Leone.
Thank you, James. Goodbye.